Baltimore Eating with Richard Gorelick. Join us here every Thursday at 12:30 to talk about everything food related in Baltimore. This Week in Baltimore Eating is brought to you by Eddie's Roland Park, where they are as obsessed with the flavors of Baltimore as we are. Now featuring all natural pasture grazed beef from Liberty Delight Farms in Reisterstown. Hello, Richard, old buddy, old pal.
Hi, Amanda. I missed you last week.
I missed you too. You missed our fantastic show with John Hauser.
John Hauser.
It was good job, John.
Food Cooking School. Hi, John.
Yeah, so you were on jury duty, which is why you missed.
Jury duty. I live in the city, so I had jury duty downtown. And, man, I've gone to so many different places for jury duty. But I do have a favorite, Werner's. You know Werner's on Redwood Street? That beautiful kind of Art Deco luncheonette.
That is a good favorite
and I was
for that.
I was headed there last Thursday. But then I remembered that new French restaurant, Chez Hugo, is open for lunch. That's on Redwood Street as well, right next to the Chesapeake Theater. Shakespeare Theater.
Shakespeare. That's a good location for them.
For lunch, and it's Steve Monnier, formerly of Arome in Hamden.
Arome.
And so I thought, that sounds so nice. And so my $15 jury stipend didn't completely cover it.
No.
But it subsidized it. It did.
And you didn't have to park. See, that's why they give you the $15 jury stipend, is because they think you're parking.
Lunch. So I got a $22 fixed price lunch, which is like a kind of expensive.
How many courses?
2. You can only eat more, and it's a leisurely thing. So I got this. I got the beautiful salad, summer green salad.
Okay.
With I think I forget what kind of dressing it was, maybe a buttermilk. Sorry if it wasn't. And then a quiche, like a summer vegetable quiche.
That's nice.
Because they say that if you're judging a French kitchen, you should order the omelet.
But
a quiche I really wanted a quiche. It was really kind of just perfectly textured, firm base, but kind of just runny enough. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the salad too.
Good.
And then what happened, is that it turned out the quiche came with a salad, which made ordering a salad redundant.
Well, what could you have ordered instead?
Well,
some frites?
they came out and said, look, you get. How about some frite? And I said, bring them on.
I like frites.
The frites were great.
Were they?
They were great.
Well, now, we've had this frite discussion before. Were they the kind that I was going to need to poke each one up to find the right mushiness?
The kind that I like.
They were crispy, so I wouldn't have been that excited.
Kind of like a shoestring.
Oh, no, I want them to be mushy.
It's beautiful in there. Beautiful in Chez Hugo. Just a lovely place. And I sent my folks there last weekend.
Did?
They had a pretty good time. They loved the French onion soup.
Always a good choice, I think.
They struggled a little bit with some lamb. They said the lamb was a little bit tough for them. And so I don't know what to say about that. I wasn't there, but they said to go back.
Okay. Do you know was there something in that space before?
Most recently, it was sort of a space used by the, what's it called, cooking school, Stratford.
Oh, okay.
Formerly Baltimore International.
Yeah, Culinary Institute. Yeah, that.
They used it as sort of a training ground, and it operated briefly as a lunchroom.
Okay, cool. Well, that sounds like you had a lovely jury duty visit.
Other people go to, a lot of people go to Nally Fresh, and the new pho.
There's a pho right across the street. Yeah.
The pho place is fast, but
I like a good pho.
But I think it's just good. It's not great.
Right.
I think.
Okay. So I also know that you checked out Hotel Revival, and we have a date finally coming up. It's been so long in the making.
Amanda and I are going to go out together with our buddy Scott Dance.
We love you, Scott Dance. Hi.
And I went up there for the first weekend it opened just to look at it. I went up there last week to get a bite to eat, and it's so pretty up there. Like the decor is kind of not minimal, but kind of reserved because they want you to look out the windows. They want you to look at how beautiful Mount Vernon Place is, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and I remember the previous tenants of there weren't as generous with
the view,
opening the view,
because they didn't
care. They were kind of like, "Why would you want to look at the view? It's Baltimore," but it's so pretty, and they have other neat little spaces up there, like a game room. And a little
kind of a game room, like cards.
You can play cards and Monopoly in this game room, right at the window, and another little square corner room that's kind of like tropical, maybe. Really cute place, good bar, and we'll see what it's like for dinner. I just
Okay.
wasn't
Well,
sure.
we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
And you had a burger. Yes.
Had a burger, and then they had a special a pork rind appetizer, which
That's a weird.
I went to town on that. I had to.
Really,
admit,
it was
yeah,
good.
It was
I've never. I
really,
don't
really,
think I've
really
ever had a
good.
pork rind. I probably
Homemade
never
kind
will.
of homemade pork rinds. It was.
That's a strange special to have.
Yeah, I can't be eaten like that.
But so you think it might be a good date
Oh,
spot?
it's pivoting to date spot. I think it's a great first date spot.
This is good to know. So we want to know what else everyone watching thinks might be a good first date spot. I mean, one of us might need that information sometime ever.
Sure.
Right? I often like Hellman because the food's gonna be good and it's not a high pressure kind of scenario. You can just go in, sit down, you eat your good food. Maybe the tables are too close for comfort because you don't really have privacy there.
Here's my
go ahead.
Brewer's Art.
Brewer's Art is interesting.
Up
like
or
downstairs,
down.
either.
I'd say meet down and then say,
have dinner.
Do you want to go up? Do you want to go
okay.
up? And like, no, I got to be somewhere. You could like make an easy exit because you haven't committed to dinner at Brewer's Art. But if you are hitting it off, then you could say, you want to, I don't have any plans for dinner. Do you want to go upstairs? And then what do people think about the food halls? Because that is so, no, I know you don't.
I would be so anti that. No.
Because I think it's so easy.
It's easy because anyone can eat wherever they want, but that's awkward because then one person's at the table, you have to go get your food.
Yeah.
I think it's too awkward.
So you want to be
I think you want to be served. You want to be sitting together. Like I often go to Belvedere Square and sit outside for a first date.
Oh, I like that.
I do that a lot.
Then you can decide, figure out quickly whether you have the same kind of approach to people watching.
Right. And it's good because it gives you something to talk about.
Right.
And they're really, really slow there, just putting that out there. So you have plenty of time.
And if the person you're with is like, why are we looking at other people? Then you're like, oh, you're no fun.
You're no fun. You can go. And also one time I ordered the huevos, which delicious, right? And we know huevos is messy and it comes with all the stuff on top. It's the point. That's what huevos rancheros is. And it had a big dollop of sour cream on it. And the person I was with, the trial run, made a comment about my sour cream intake. And I was like,
seriously,
over.
that person made a comment? Like, gee, that's a lot of sour cream?
Yeah, exactly what he said. Exactly. And I was like, and I'm going to eat all of it.
Oh,
and then I mushed it all in.
I would have put that person on blast.
See? Wrong. So,
jeez.
But it was a good test. Now I know.
You know what just popped into my head when you said Huevos Rancheros is Golden West would be a good
Do you think? I think it's kind of sloppy, messy, loud.
I've had good experiences there lately.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't been in a while because I
there
feel
is
like
a
it's
kids'
always
hour.
So kiddish. Kiddie. All right. If you just got here, you're watching This Week in Baltimore
Where do
Eating
you go for first dates?
with Richard Gerlich, which is brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park. Find the best summer produce at Eddie's, like corn on the cob, heirloom tomatoes, and sweet cherries on Roland Avenue and North Charles Street in Baltimore. Be sure to comment, like, share, and follow us at JMore.
Hey,
Hashtag JMore Eating.
Hashtag
You can say whatever you want.
I went up to Boggers. Boggers is the orchard up in
Oh,
Westminster.
is that how you say that word?
Yeah, apparently.
I've always said Bowers, like
Some
forever.
people say boogers, but I think they're being funny.
I literally have always said Bowers, so it's Boggers.
There's an orchard and there's a restaurant within a mile of each other. We went to the orchard first and got a bucket of sour cherries.
Yummy.
Sour cherries, and you can get them pitted for free. You can also pick them, but we're not picking cherries. And but last year they sold them by the pound. This year you have to commit to a whole $26 bucket.
$26.
Yeah,
of
but
cherries.
I took them to a friend's house who had a cookout and left
they-
them there, and they were transformed into sour cherry crisps. So they had found a good home.
But somebody had to like pull out all the pits from each of those, and
This friend had a cherry pitter, and it was
Oh,
kind of
that's like a
seemed
fancy
it was
tool.
a little not therapeutic, but kind of
like a
she
monotony
got
kind
into
of.
it. Like it didn't seem harsh, but you can get them pitted. Then we went for dinner at Poggers,
I've
which
never
is
done
where
that.
you get fried chicken or like,
like picnicky
meatloaf,
food?
picnicky home style food. I got liver and onions.
Which you love.
Yeah.
I didn't even know anywhere.
Not
had
as
it
good
still.
as at the Peppermill, which has
Peppermill. Yay, we
the
love
best
the
liver and onions in
Peppermill.
Baltimore, I think. But still good.
I'm always telling people to go there, and they look at me like I'm crazy.
Let's go. And then we got little sundaes. They give you little sundaes. I mean, the thing you should do is get pie because their specialty is pie. But we bought some pies to take home, so we didn't do that. We got little one scoop sundaes or two scoops, but they're in little
Is it?
Sunday cups.
So this whole place sounds a little like, is it like Friendly Farm sort of?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I've never gone to either of those. But this is a perfect segue because I
Right.
want to tell you about what I did last weekend.
Please.
I had a family event, and it was at the Isabella Friedman Jewish Retreat Center in the Berkshires. They are a
Wow.
sister center to Pearlstone, which is here.
Oh.
But all the food, like it's an operational farm. Everything is kosher, farm to table, seasonal.
Wow.
And so all the meals were just under a big tent outside, and they provided all this food, and it was like Israeli salads and couscous and
Nice.
hummus, like really good hummus.
Do they have Shaka Khan? What's that thing you like?
Shakshuka. There wasn't any.
Shakshuka.
I kept looking all weekend. I was like,
Oh.
"Ooh, where's the shakshuka?" If there wasn't any shakshuka, or Shaka Khan wasn't there either, that would have been good. But this place is pretty amazing. So if anyone's looking for a kind of like earthy, naturey Jewish retreat, there's bunks, there's cabins, there's activities, there's a farm, there's hikes. It's Berkshires.
Operates during the summer? And you
Yeah,
can
I
commit
think
to
it
like
operates.
a week or like a...
You can commit to a week. But here's the thing: they're doing a special. It's run by Hazon, which is like one of those organizations about sustainability and all that Jewish stuff. But they're doing a Hazon food conference there from August 1st through 5th,
Wow.
which hint, bosses, hint. I wish I could attend this. Like, it sounds amazing. They're going to do beekeeping and sustainability and like all this.
You should go
I
and,
kind of
report
really,
on it.
I could blog it.
You could blog it.
I really want to go do
You
this.
could blog it.
I could blog it. So, but anyway, regardless of whether or not I get there, I am going to write more about my weekend at Isabella Friedman because it was so much fun. And you can, if you're interested in going to the conference or just learning about this place, go to hazon.org / Isabella Friedman.
Hazon, HAZON.org. Isabella Friedman, just like you would
Like
think
you
it
would
is.
think it is.
Yeah.
Amazing place. So what's new?
Well, this
What?
morning, I didn't even put it on our little script or little follow through. And remember how Bottega was on Maryland Avenue, but then Bottega moved over to Charles Street to take the place of Colette. But now the original Bottega space has been empty for like a couple of years. A place called Comptoir du Vin. Wine
what?
counter.
What?
Comptoir du Vin.
Comptoir de Vin.
Is open in November. 2 former Bottega employees are opening that.
Is it wine and little cheeses?
No, French cafe, but with cheese and wine. Yes,
Cheese,
yes,
cheese.
they have a,
I want
they have a
cheese.
wine and liquor license.
Fromage,
At least a
fromage.
wine license. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So that's lovely. That's good news.
And we heard that Nori, Nori, is now open in Hamden in the former Corner space,
Corner
Corner
BYOB.
BYOB space. And I was just on Facebook and Instagram. People are liking what they've seen there so
Okay.
far. And Argosy Cafe, which is downtown near the courthouse, is moving into the recently vacated New America Diner space.
All right.
They'll be open later this summer.
And
Peter's Inn,
Yes.
which has been closed since last December, GoFundMe page has been created for Peter's Inn. They've had what they are describing as unforeseen expenses in trying to reopen. So the GoFundMe campaign is created to get them open.
I don't think we mentioned they were damaged by pretty bad fire.
Fire, yes.
Fire.
It was a fire that at first seemed like, oh, it'll be open in like a couple
Yeah.
of months, but then
It's worse
with an
than we
old
thought.
building, like, oy.
Right.
And
Oy.
you're going on like, oy, I didn't even know this was back here. So Peter's Inn has been closed, so the people that have started the GoFundMe campaign want to see them back open. So
Yeah.
that's all over
We all do.
Facebook. You can find that.
Go
fairly
help
easily.
them because we love Peter's Inn. It's amazing. All right. So anything else you want to tell me about?
Did I mention my trip to the Essen Room?
I think I saw a picture of the delicious knish, but I don't think you ever talked about it.
I finally went up to the Essen Room, the newish Jewish delicatessen.
Newish Jewish?
Up in Pikesville. I turned into the wrong place, first of all, on Hooks Lane. I turned to like the first place in Hooks Lane, but it's
Uh-oh.
a second place in Hooks Lane.
Wait, okay. All right.
It's like a little
No.
commerce center type place. They're like, where is it?
Okay, so
And there was that Milk and Honey Bistro was in the first one.
I remember
so
that
I
place.
said,
Okay.
hey, Milk and Honey Bistro people, they're standing outside. Do you know where the Essen Room is at? Oh, we never heard of it. I was like, you are lying. You're liars. They were. I
wanna
knew, I
help
knew
you
they
get there.
knew. Mean people. Oh, I'm never coming to your Milk and
All right, so Essen Room.
man, I really liked it.
Yes?
And my
Really?
expectations were kind of, I didn't know what I thought this place, they're kind of, I don't know if they're going to hit the mark, but the customer service was great.
That's key.
And what did I get? I'm not a huge pastrami fan.
No.
I'm a huge salami fan, so I got a big salami sandwich.
Was it fat and...
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. But I think I got the smaller version of it. It was still big, and I ate it over 2 meals. I took everything to go. Got a huge meat knish.
I
huge.
love a good knish.
And they also have sweet potato knishes.
Oh, I want that
and
one.
Liver knishes.
No, I don't want that one.
Nah.
Was there a mushroom knish?
Yeah.
I would eat that.
Yeah.
Just
there
a
was
plain
mushroom.
potato?
Maybe there wasn't sweet potato, but there's definitely mushroom.
I think they do have
And
sweet
potato.
I want
And,
all of those.
Rainbow cake, the only
Yeah.
option for a slice is like, it's the size of a cake. The slice of a rainbow cake is the size of a cake.
Did you eat that?
It was for someone's going away. It was like a going away ceremonial cake, so it was perfect.
Okay, good.
And we ate it Golden Girl style. We just all stuck our forks in it.
Yeah, hey.
And what else? I think that's.
Do we have
just
the
about
pickles
all
on the
I get.
table?
Pickles is a pickle bar.
Whoa, you can go get your own pickles?
And pay for them, but.
And there's like garlic and...
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So one thing I learned at this week in OA was everyone in my family is like very into pickles. They're having a huge moment, which I realized.
Yeah.
And this place does pickling. Like it was one of the activities for the kids.
Wow.
Even you could pickle whatever you wanted, like radishes and fennel and everything.
I want to go to this camp.
I know. We should go to this conference. But yeah. So the pickle bar sounds pretty good.
So Essen Room, thumbs up. Mostly, and like the customer service really was so charming, and they were so happy to please me. I really liked it.
That's always good. You guys tell us what you think so far of that.
Also very clean. The space is very clean because sometimes a deli can.
Yeah, it can be. Would it make a good first date?
Yeah.
Especially for like if you're a fan of like New York culture or something. I don't know.
Sound like a good Baltimore food and drink person. Jay, I think his last name is Carragay from what's that? Spro.
He was there
He
hanging
was
out.
there with some.
Was he on
visiting
a first
friends.
date?
He was a
Did we just bust him?
visiting couple. No, I hope not. Gosh.
Uh-oh, whoops.
Uh,
All right.
So Essen Room, Chez Hugo are the tips of the week for me.
Those are good. So one quick announcement before we wrap this up. We are starting a brand new newsletter every week. It's going to go out on Tuesdays, and it is This Week in Baltimore Eating, the newsletter.
Nice.
Amazing, right? So it's going to start sometime in August, and it's going to include recipe features or the recipe of the week. We'll include this Facebook Live video from the previous week, blog posts, any food features we have. It's going to be awesome. So you guys, everyone here needs to sign up for it, because if you miss the video when it's on, it'll remind you about the video.
How do they sign up?
They need to sign up by going to jmoreliving.com/newsletters. Sign up, people. It's going to be good.
So once I get the newsletters, I'll have a choice of a
There's a
couple.
choice between the OG newsletter, which is JMore newsletter, and then this new one is This Week in Baltimore Eating
Yeah,
newsletter.
it sounds so easy. It sounds so easy.
It's so
to do.
easy. It's like 1-2 clicks.
You're on
Done.
your computer all day.
You're already there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
go to jmoreliving.com/newsletters.
No World Cup. Do you have a favorite in the World Cup?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I heard yesterday's game was a heartbreak for many people.
Yeah.
So, tune in every Thursday at 12:30 for This Week in Baltimore Eating, which has been brought to you by Eddie's Roland Park. Visit Eddie's for Zeke's Coffee, Michelle's Granola, Pop Station's Popcorn, and more local flavors you know and love. Visit eddiesrolandpark.com. Was there something else?
I didn't think to find out if there's any Croatian food in Baltimore.
Oh, so it's very similar to Italian.
Is it?
To me, it is. I went to Croatia. It was fine. To me, it seemed like a cheap Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
What coast is that? Is that the Baltic?
But yes, that one.
Baltic.
But I don't know if there's a Croatian joint in town.
Zagreb.
Somebody tell us. So,
Okay, bye.
okay, bye.